versus the Colorado Rockies for game number 2. All three games the Phillies won on Monday, 6-1. So now we're gonna see the one tonight. And Crystal City's pitch going that game. So pitching for the Phillies tonight will be Zach Wheeler, and pitching for the Rockies tonight will be this name right. Will be Kyle Freeland. So let's get into this one. And yeah, and your Rockies starting lineup will be Brent Door, Ezekiel Torres, Ryan McHooday, Hunter Goodman, Chris Vine, Michael Togel, Nick Martini, Kyle Farmer, and the one and only Mickey Monier. Yes, I'm watching this game. I'm waiting for myself to do on. I'm watching this game on ABC Sports Philadelphia. So we're just trying to get his warm-up tosses in here, but we get it started. And listening, I did see a comment on your video. I was just saying that because the name, because I was talking to somebody in River that I know, and they was just saying that they were in the stream and stuff. So I didn't say he was pretending. I was just saying you could be somebody I didn't. They had because they said they had a YouTube channel with a different. They said they got to change the name for it. That's all it was. I wasn't trying to say you pretend to be anybody. So I wasn't trying to say that. Yeah, but let's just enjoy the game. Let's enjoy the Phillies game. I don't want to get into conversations about that. If only make everything way worse. So we got Rendon coming to bat for the Rockies, and Rocky first on base. 0 outs, Tyler the first. Here we go. Zach we got a pitch going to run you. Winton Rodriguez goes to strike 1. Zach going to pitch you. Winton Rodriguez goes to strike 2. 0-2. So we're going to pitch you. Winton Rendon as for Tom Hill. Right now, get right back in the bat. 6 more base on. Then we're gonna pitch when run the catch goes the ball. Once the run the catch goes the ball is 1 and 2. And then we're gonna pitch running and Brandon Jordan grounds out to the third base and Alabama who do it to the first base and Bryce Harper in time. And the Phillies will win the home jerseys and the Rockies will win the purple jersey. Coming next to bat for the Rockies, we have Ezekiel Turner. Coming next to bat for the Rockies, and the Rockies first on base. 1 out, top of the first. Here we go. Zach Wheeler got a pitch coming to Ezekiel. Get ready for a run. Catch goes the ball 1 0. Zach Wheeler got another pitch to Ezekiel. Run. Catch goes the ball 2 0. Zach Wheeler got another pitch coming to Ezekiel. Get ready for it. You swing. Run. Catch goes to strike 1 is a 2-1. It was you. I thought it was someone you had moved. No. Jonathan Washington Street in one way. And Zach Wheeler got another pitch coming to Ezekiel. Get ready for it. You swing it that one. That's a 5-0. So 2-2. No. And so, and Zach Wheeler got another pitch coming for Ezekiel. Get ready for it. Around that catch goes the ball 3 is a 3 and 2 is a full count. What's up, 3? You couldn't see. What do you mean by WTH? And Zach Wheeler got another pitch coming for Ezekiel. Get ready for it. Swing in the miss, and that's strike 3. And Ezekiel Torres is out. First strikeout for Zach Wheeler, 1K. So coming up next, wait, who's this one? Get these names right, y'all. Get the names right. So coming up next, the bat for the Rockies, we have Ryan McHoon coming next to bat for the Rockies, and the Rockies players on base. 2 outs. Top of the first. Here we go. Zach Wheeler got a pitch coming to Ryan. Get ready for it. Swing in the middle. Strike one's on one. Zach Wheeler got another pitch coming to Ryan. Get ready for it. Ryan that catch goes. The ball is 1-1. Oh, and by the way, guys, Trey Turner's playing tonight because Trey Turner pinch hit in the game Monday, but he's playing tonight, so he's in the lineup. So I'm just letting you know that. And also, there's no Bryson Stott. So Bryson Stott and Brandon Marsh are not playing tonight. So Amanda Sosa's playing shortstop, and Amanda Sosa's playing shortstop, and Johan Mahos is playing center field. So, and then we got another pitch for Ryan. Get ready for it. Ryan that catches go to strike two is 1-2. Then we got another pitch for Ryan. Get ready for it. Swing in the mids, and that's strike three. And Ryan McHoon is out. Second strikeout for Zach Wheeler, 2Ks. And that's 3 outs for the Rockies. So we have a score game, ladies and gentlemen. Moving on to the bottom of the second, ladies and gentlemen. The bottom of the first, ladies and gentlemen, is the Phillies turn the bat. Let's see what the Phillies need to turn the bat at the bottom of the first. And the three Philly players need the bat at the bottom of the first would be Trey Turner, Bryce Harper, and Alabone. Yeah, Star Wars. You can write in the chat how many strikeouts that Zach Wheeler has. So if I say it, you can write it right in there. So if I say like 2K or something, you can write it in there. So so people would know, so we know, so that way people would know if they just asked about that. So so you can do that. Now that Yeah, because I said the Wheels is starting out good. Let's see what the offense is gonna do. If the offense can give us something tonight, that would be kind of nice. So. Alright, guys. So here goes Cap on. So here go the. Here we go. So we got Trey Turner coming to bat for the Phillies. No Philly fans on base. 0 outs. Bottom of the first. Here we go. Kyle Freeland got a pitch to Trey. Ronnie Tess got the ball 1-0. Kyle Freeland got a pitch to Trey. Ronnie Tess got the ball 2-0. And Kyle Freeland got a pitch to Trey. Get ready for Trey Turner lines out to the center field. And Brandon Jones. Trey Turner's out. Trey Turner 0-1. Here goes the Philly start line. We got Trey Turner, Bryce Harper, Alabama, Castro, Nick Castellanos, J.T. Muto, Max Kepler, Amanda Sosa, and Johan Rojas. And that's your Philly starting line now. This is it. Strange everywhere all around the world. What are you trying to say about that? So coming up next to battle the Phillies, we got 2-time MVP Bryce Harper next to battle the Phillies. No Philly players on base. 1 out. Bottom of the first. Here we go. Kyle Freeland got the pitch in there. Bryce. Right. Running catch the ball, don't know. And Kyle Freeland got another pitch in there. Bryce get ready for it. Swinging the middle, strike one, 1-1. And Kyle Freeland got another pitch in there. Bryce get ready for it. Yeah, also I was do say hi back to you. Which next because you knew how he does. Swing and a miss, and that's strike two is 1-2. And Kyle Freeman got another pitch coming up for your boys. Get ready for it. I mean, Star Wars, if you still in the stream, wish nice say hey to you, so. And Kevin the other pitch reversion. Bryce Harper grounds out to the second baseman, Kyle Palmer, to the first baseman, Michael Tooney, and Bryce Harper's out. Straight to you over one, Bryce Harper over one. Can we get somebody on base? So coming up next to bat the Phillies, you got Alabama next to bat the Phillies. No Phillies on base, 2 outs. 5 in the first, here we go. And Kyle Freeman got a pitch coming for you. Eric, get ready for it. Riding catch got a strike on one. And Kyle Freeman got another pitch coming for you. Eric, get ready for it. The Alabama grounds out to the shortstop, Ezekiel Torre, to the first baseman, Michael Torre, and Alabama's out. Alabama 0 for 1. And that's 3 outs for the Phillies. So we still have a scoreless game, ladies and gentlemen. That's the end of the first, ladies and gentlemen. Moving on to the second inning, ladies and gentlemen, it's the Rockies turn the bat. Let's see if the Rockies can do. They turn the bat at the top of the second. And the three Rocky players do the bat at the top of the second will be Hunter Goodman, Chris Bryan, and Michael Tuliga. I guess we're gonna see how this inning gonna go. Yeah, and we gotta get on base. We gotta get on base somehow and score some runs. We need to score some runs that way. Come on. I mean, they were gonna go out there and pitch and stuff, but we need to score some guys that runs. Like, we need to, is that what they're doing his job? What about the rest of the offense? Like, come on, can we go some runs out here? So coming up the bat for the Rockies, we have Hunter Goodman coming to bat for the Rockies, and the Rocky players on base. 0 outs, top of second. Here we go. Zach, we got a pitch going to be Hunter Goodman for a run that catch goes the ball on the Zach, we got another pitch to be Hunter Goodman ready for it. Swinging the mid, the strike one's 1-1. Zach, we got another pitch going to be Hunter Goodman for it. Run that catch goes the ball 2, the 2-1. It's good to have some Phillies baseball on a Wednesday night, right? Nighttime baseball on a Wednesday, yo. And Zach, we got another pitch coming up for you, Hunter Goodman for it. And Hunter Goodman got hit by a pitch and will advance to first base for the Rockies. Where he goes, Zach Willie? Had to hit Hunter Goodman with a pitch? Really, though? Right to his side. Wow. Yo. Right to his head. Like, yo, he felt that. So coming up next to bat for the Rockies, we had Chris Ryan come next to bat for the Rockies. You got one Rocky player on first base, 0 outs, top of the second. Here we go. Zach Wheeler got a pitch, getting up for Chris, get ready for it. Right now, catch is going, let's strike one is on one. And Zach Wheeler got another pitch, coming up for Chris, get ready for it. Right now, catch is going, the ball is 1-1. Yeah, Zach Wheeler hitting Hunter Goodman with that pitch was wrong. That was like, well, what would you think? Why would you do that? And Zach Wheeler got another pitch coming up for Chris, get ready for it. Rhino catches goes the ball too, the 2-1. What's up? Pedro Rivers. Hola. ¿Cómo estás? And that we're gonna pitch coming for you. Chris, get ready for it. Rhino catches goes, that's strike two, is a 2-2. And that we got another pitch coming for you, Chris, get ready for it. And Chris Bryant grounds into a double play. Yes. Chris Bryant grounds into a double play to the third baseman Alabama, who do it to the second baseman Monty Sosa to the first baseman Bryce Harper. Hunter Goodman's out of second base and Chris Bryant on first base. I forgot to say Monty Sosa playing second base tonight and then Johan was playing center field tonight. Yeah, my man. I forgot to say him. That's why I ain't got no Bryce to start, no pretty much tonight. So coming up next to bat for the Rockies, we have Michael Tonga coming next to bat for the Rockies. No Rocky players on base. 2 hours, top of the second. Here we go. Zach Wheeler got a pitch. Can I bring Michael Gray for it? Ronda catch goes the balls. Ronda catch goes strike one is on one. And can I get a shout out about some? Yeah, we do shout outs, but we don't just do shout outs. If you just come here and ask for a shout out without actually engaging in the chat or or subbing the channel, then yeah, we won't do it. So we just is that room got another pitch? Can everybody Michael Gilly for it? Swing and a miss, a strike two zone two. That we got another pitch for you, Michael Gilly, but Ronda catch goes the balls 1-2. Zach Wheeler got another pitch, can everybody Michael get ready for it? Ronda catch goes the ball two, the 2-2. And shout out to one person watching the police. And Zach Wheeler got another pitch, can everybody Michael get ready for it? Swinging in the miss, and that's strike three. And Michael Tully is out. Third strikeout for Zach Wheeler, 3 Ks. And that's 3 outs for the Rockies. So we still have a scoreless game, ladies and gentlemen. And moving on to the bottom of the second, ladies and gentlemen. It's the Phillies turn to bat. Let's see the Phillies need to turn to bat at the bottom of the second. And the 3 Philly players need to bat at the bottom of the second will be Kyle Schwarber, Nick Castellanos, and J.T. Meanu. Oh, I forgot to say that the Phillies come in this game 3-1 on the season, and the Rockies come in this game 1-3 on the season. So the Colorado Rockies are terrible. Oh, and Star Wars, you can put in the chat saying 3K for Zach Wheeler if you can write that in the chat, by the way. Yeah, so I just wanted to forgot the routine. You gotta do that too. Yeah, only Star Wars can write how many strikeouts Zach Wheeler gets and stuff like that on it. The Phillies pitchers in the game. He's the only person allowed to do that. So if you're not a mod, you can't do that. So I don't know. And which day? So you still on the stream? Because I was gonna give you a mod to that night if you still on the stream though. So which day? If you still here, you can get a mod tonight if you still in the stream. And guess what happened, guys? The MLB decided to suspend the torpedo bag. So the torpedo bag that Alabama was using in the home opener, that bag he was using got suspended. So the torpedo bag got suspended now. Nobody can use the torpedo bag no more. It's got suspended. So now. So we coming up the bat for the Phillies. We got Kyle Schwarber coming to bat for the Phillies. No Philly players on base. 0 outs. Bottom of the second. Here we go. Kyle Freeland got a pitch getting over. He's willing to get ready for him. And Kyle Schwarber the pitch going to be he's willing to get ready for him. Kyle Schwarber grounds out to the first baseman. Michael Tony. It just sad that bat didn't last long, even though the Yankees did use it though. Kyle Schwarber, you open one. So I mean, they Alabama used it so. So coming up next to bat for the Phillies, we got Nick Castellanos. The next to bat for the Phillies, no Philly players on base. 1 out, bottom of the second. Here we go. Kyle Freeland got a pitch coming up for you Castellanos. Get ready for it. Ronnie's catch goes to ball 1-0. And Kyle Freeland got another pitch coming for you Castellanos. Get ready for you. Soon that one goes right into the stand. That's a 5 balls and 1-1. And Kyle Freeland got another pitch coming up for you Castellanos. Get ready for it. And Nick Castellanos asked for a timeout, y'all. Nick Castellanos get right back in the basketball to see my baseballs. As Charles would say, come on, Casty. And Kyle Freeland got another pitch with him, but Castellanos ready for it. Ronnie's catch goes the ball 2, the 2-1. And Kyle Freeland got another pitch coming for you Castellanos, get ready for it. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2, the 2-2. Go ahead, goes right there. And Kyle Freeland got another pitch coming for Castellanos, get ready for it. Ronnie's catch goes of all 3, the 3-2, the 4 kill. And Kyle Freeland got another pitch coming for Castellanos, get ready for it. You swing it, that one goes right into the stands, and that's a 5 balls, a 3-2. Oh yeah, because then when you're out, I remember that. That was Monday. And Kyle Freeland got another pitch coming for Castellanos, get ready for it. Well, that was supposed to happen. Mickey Monier, former Philly on the Rockies. After he got released by the Angels. Ricky Monier got traded from the Phillies to the Angels. Then the Angels released him, and he got caught. And he got picked up by the Rockies. And Nick Castellanos lines out to the left fielder, Mickey Monier. Mickey Monier is playing for the Rockies, y'all. And he got released by the Angels. Oh Lord, that's just saying something. So coming up next to bat for the Phillies, we got Jake Triano next to bat for the Phillies. No Philly players on base. 2 outs, bottom of the second. Here we go. Kyle Freeland got a pitch connected with JT Grady Boy. And Jake Triano lines out sharply to the center field of Brendan Doyle. And Jake Triano goes out. Jake Triano, you open 1. And that's 3 outs for the Phillies. So we step up scores game, ladies and gentlemen. That's the end of the second, ladies and gentlemen. Moving on to the third inning, ladies and gentlemen. It's the Rockies turn the bat. Let's see the Rockies need to turn the bat at the top of the third. And the 3 Rocky players do the bat at the top of the third. Nick Martini, Kyle Palmer, and Mickey Mooney, and former Philly / former Angel, Mickey Monier. Former Philly Mickey Monier got to be in this inning, y'all. So you remember Mickey Monier when he used to play for the Phillies, right? Before he got traded to the Angels, right? Yeah, the Angels just released him now. He got picked up by the Rockies, and he's playing this game tonight. Yeah. Oh yeah, and so they tried to ban the switch first, but they ain't got enough votes for that. So they want to ban the tush push. And the NFL commissioner Roger Goodwell wants to figure out a way to get the tush push banned. He gonna figure out a way. He gonna talk to the owners. He gonna figure out a way to get it banned. So that's gonna be a problem right there. Cause if Roger Goodell gets that tush push banned, I want to hate the NFL commission so much. Cause like that's gonna be like, oh, cause he said he don't want that. He don't want that play to be used because cause the NFL commission Roger Goodell said the tush push is like a boring play. It's a boring play. It shouldn't even be in. It shouldn't be part of the playbooks or nothing. Really though? Really though? That just says a whole lot of things right there. That just tell you right there, man. It's like you just can't. The Eagles can't have nothing, man. We can't even have a play that's go. The other teams can't even break it down, but they want to take it from us. So it's like, damn, we can't even have that. Yeah, that's just like, you know what? All right, coming up the bat for the Rockies, we have Nick Martini coming to bat for the Rockies, and Rockies players on base. Here, I was top of the third. Here we go. That we got a pitch coming by Martini. Get ready for it. You swing at that one. That's a power ball zone one. And that we got another pitch coming by Martini. Get ready for it. Right now, catch goes the balls 1-1. And Zach Wheeler got another pitch coming by Martini. Get ready for it. His last name sounds like a damn drunk. Right now, catch goes the ball 2-1. Why would somebody's last name be named after a drink, though? It's like somebody said, "Oh, give me a martini right now." Like, really? And Zach Wheeler got another pitch coming by Martini. Get ready for it. And Nick Martini grounds out to the first baseman by himself and on the hand puts to the pitcher Zach Wheeler, who stepped to the first base bag in time. And Nick Martini is out. What's up, Charlie B? Salute for ATL to the Dirty South. What's up? What's up, man? Got my Atlanta boy in the house, Charlie B. Charlie B, you not are you into baseball? Do you watch baseball at all? Just let you. I just want to know. So coming up next, the bat for the Rockies, we have Kyle Farmer connects the bat for the Rockies, and the Rocky players on base, 1-out. Top of the third, here we go. Zach Wheeler got a pitch in there for you, Kyle, for you, Farmer, get ready for it. Ronnie catch goes, strike one's on one. Zach Wheeler got another pitch in there, Farmer, get ready for it. Ronnie catch goes, strike two's on two. I know the Braves are 0-6. I know, that's terrible. I just laugh at that because that's funny. And Zach Wheeler got another pitch coming there for you, Farmer, get ready for it. You swing at that one, that's the foul zone too. Not only that, I was looking at all the. They were showing like the standings for the teams that went out of division. The Mets are 2-3, which you know they ain't gonna get the win. But guess who has the worst record in the start of the season right now? The Washington Nationals got the worst record right now. The Washington Nationals are 1-4. The Washington Nationals lost 4 games, and the season just started. How the Washington Nationals 1-4? The Nationals and the Braves have both got the worst record. The Nationals are 1-4. The Braves are 0-6. And then you got the Mets who are 2-3. Like that, yo. Like, yo. And Kyle Farmer pots out to the first man and vice over, and Kyle Farmer's out. Coming up next, the bat for the Phillies. Coming next, the bat for the Rockies. We have Mickey Monier come next, the bat for the Rockies. No Rocky players on base. 2 outs, top of the third. Here we go. Zach Wheeler got a pitch can everybody Mickey get ready for it. Ronald catch goes the balls 1-0. Zach Wheeler got another pitch can everybody Mickey get ready for it. Running catch goes the ball to the 2-0. Yeah, I know. Here comes Nikki. Nikki. I'm talking about the baseball player, not the freaking mouse, y'all. Not that one. And that one got another pitch coming by Mickey Rainbow. He swinging that one goes right into the grass, and that's a single. And Mickey Moyer will race the first base for the Rockies. We got Mickey Moyer get a freaking single, a base hit, really? And his former place he used to play when he used to be on the stand on the Phillies team, really? Oh my God, yeah. And Mickey Moyer had singles on the line drive to the center field of Johan Morris. Johan Morris put the cat stand in center field, man. So coming up next, the bat for the Rockies, we have Brenton Doolin coming next to bat for the Rockies. We got one Rocky player on first base, 2 outs, top of the third. Here we go. Zach Wheeler got a pitch coming where he Brenton going for it. He's swinging down when that's a 5 on 1. That nigga gonna get a single. That was just why? And Zach Wheeler got another pitch coming for you Brenton going for it. Swing and a miss, and that strike 2 is on 2. And Zach Wheeler got another pitch coming for you Brenton going for it. He's swinging that one goes right into the stands, and that's a 5 on 2. And Zach Wheeler got another pitch coming for you Brenton going for it. And Brenton Doyle grinds into a force out to the shortstop Trey Turner to the second baseman Martin Sosa. And Mickey Moniak is out at second base. And that's 3 outs for the Rockies. So we still have a scores game, ladies and gentlemen. And moving on to the bottom of the third, ladies and gentlemen. It's the Phillies turn the bat. Let's see the Phillies new that turn the bat at the bottom of the third. And the 3 Philly players do the bat at the bottom of the third will be Max Kevlin, Amon Sosa, and Johan Mohans. What you saying here, so what you said, breaking Tesla introduced the cyber vote and all logic vessel to the rest of the company said provides angles with a new level of stealth on the water. Details in the link in the comment section below. What's up, multi-page? Yeah, it's baseball season. Yep, it is baseball season. You're definitely right on that one. It definitely is baseball season. The Phillies starting out good. We're 3-1 the season. We took 2 out of 3 games from the Nationals in DC. We won the game on the 27th and the 29th, which is that's Thursday and Saturday. Then we lost the third game that Sunday, you know. But then we won the first game at home for the home opener on Monday. So that's how we got, that's how we got that. We started up 2-1. We were 2-0. We won the first 2 games. Then we lost the last one to make it 2-1. Then we won the one on Monday to make us 3-1. So yeah, that's what we did. So yeah, so it's kind of like we gotta win this game. Yeah, we gotta win this one in order to keep winning streak going. All right, here we go. So coming up the bat for the Phillies, we have Max Kepler coming the bat for the Phillies. No Philly players on base. 0 outs. Bottom of the third. Here we go. Kyle Freeland got a pitch coming up by Max. Get ready for it. He's swinging that one. That's a 5 on 1. And Kyle Freeland got another pitch coming up by Max. Get ready for it. Let me say that one more time. And Kyle Freeland got another pitch coming up by Max. Get ready for it. And Max Kevin grounds out to the second baseman Kyle Palmer to the first baseman Michael Tune and Max Kevin's out. Max Kevin 0 for 1. So coming up next, the bat for the Phillies, we have Amanda Sosa next to bat for the Phillies. No Philly players on base. 1 out, bottom of the third. Here we go. Kyle Palmer got a pitch to the Amanda going for it. Running catch goes the balls on out. And Kyle Palmer got another pitch to the Amanda going for it. Running catch goes the ball 2 to 2-0. Come on, Sosa. And Kyle Palmer got another pitch to and Kyle Palmer got another pitch to for you. For you, Amanda going for it. Running catch goes to strike 1 is a 2-1. And Kyle Freeland got another pitch coming up for you, Amanda going for it. And the Amanda Sosa pops out to the first base and Michael Tune and the Amanda Sosa's out. The Amanda Sosa, you 0 for 1. This feel like Monday night's game. This feel like Monday's game. Cause they not into that to like maybe no 7 or something. Like, come on, Phillies, wake up. So coming up next to bat for the Phillies, we have Johan Rojas come next to bat for the Phillies. No Philly players on base. 2 outs, bottom of the third. Here we go. Kyle Freeland, we got a pitch coming up for you. Rojas can wait for it. Running catch to go to strike 1 is on 1. And Kyle Freeland got another pitch coming up for you. Rojas can wait for it. You swing at that one, that's a 5-ball zone 2. They said Charlie Reed Brace started the season a few years ago, 0-4, and still won the World Series. We're not concerned here, but win tonight. Oh, so you are a Braves fan, and your team's my rival. So wait till we get to play your Braves in the schedule. Wait for that. And Kyle Freeland got another pitch coming for you, Rojas going for it, and Johan Moves asked for time on you, and Johan Moves give right back in the pass about to hit my base wounds. All right, we'll see what your record is at the end of the season. Mm-hmm. And Kyle Freeland got another pitch coming for you, Rojas going for you, swing at that one. That's a 5-ball zone 2. And Kyle Freeland got another pitch for you, Rojas going for you, swing at that one. That's another 5-ball still on 2. Yeah, because when we do play y'all, I'm going to have a lot to say. Cause and Kyle Freeland got another pitch coming up for you, Rojas going for it. You swing at that one, that's another 5-ball still on 2. I have a lot to say because when I come to the games, you better be in the stream. Charles B, you better be in there. You know, because I want to have something, because you gonna get it. Your team's gonna get it. And Kyle Freeland got another pitch coming up for you, Rojas going for it. Ronnie catches goes as the balls 1 and 2. We got to up and down. It's just something else. And Kyle Freeland got another pitch to the Rojas going for it. It was up the middle, goes right into the grass. And that's a single. And Johan Rojas will base the first base for the Phillies. And Johan Rojas got a hit. Johan Rojas got a hit. He's 1 for 1, yo. Can I get it in there? We got some base. Can I get a in there? Hey now. And Johan Rojas singles on the ground ball to the center field and Brendan Doyle. So coming up next, the bat for the Phillies, we have Trey Turner next to bat for the Phillies. We got 1 Philly player on first base, 2 outs, bottom of the third. Here we go. Kyle Freeland got a pitch coming up by Trey going for it. You swing at that one, that's a 5-ball zone 1. Come on, Trey, get it, get on base, man. Get a hit. 0 for 1, come on. And Kyle Freeland got another pitch coming up by Trey going for it. And Kyle Freeland threw a pitch over to his first baseman, Michael Tulinger, to make sure that Johan Rojas got the first base bag. Pick a 10 number 1 at first base. And Kyle Freeman got another pitch coming up by Trey Rayburn. He swings that one, goes right into the grass. And that's a single, and Trey Turner will advance to first base for the Phillies. Trey Turner got it here. Trey Turner's 1 for 2, y'all. And Trey Turner singles on a line drive to the left field of Mikey Monier. And Johan Rojas advanced second base. So the Phillies have Trey Turner on first base and Johan Rojas on second base. So coming up next to bat for the Phillies, we got two-time MVP Bryce Harper next to bat for the Phillies. We got Philly players on first base, second base. 2 outs, bottom of the third. Here we go. Harper Nation. And Kyle Freeland got a pitch coming for you. Bryce, get ready for it. And Bryce Harper lines out to the shortstop, Ezekiel to him, and Bryce Harper's out. Bryce Harper, 0 for 2. And that's 3 outs for the Phillies. So we still have a scores game, ladies and gentlemen, and that's the end of the third, ladies and gentlemen. We're moving on to the fourth inning, ladies and gentlemen. It's the Rockies' turn to bat. Let's see what the Rockies can do. They turn to bat at the top of the form. And the 3 Rocky players do the bat at the top of the form be Ezekiel Turivian, Ryan McHugh, and Hunter Goodman. And Kevin, look at the picture you on Thursday. The money was to hurry for school and stuff, so I don't know if they're gonna put trash or they don't put trash on. Like, well, interrupted again. In Costco, the Reds have scored, the Rockies have 0 runs, the Phillies have 2, and the Phillies get a second one score in the bottom of the fourth thanks to Kyle Swimmer. 2 the Phillies. The coming next to bat, the Phillies got Max Cook next to bat, the Phillies. No Phillies players on base, 2 outs, bottom of the fourth, here we go. Kyle Swimmer got a pitch for Max can make for a swing the foul on 1. And Kyle Swimmer got another pitch for Max can make for Max Cook runs out to the second base, and Kyle Palmer to the first base, and Michael Tooley in time. And the Max Cook was out. That's 3 outs for the Phillies, so the score, the Rockies have 0 runs, the Phillies have 2 runs. And that's the end of the poll, ladies and gentlemen. Moving on to the 5th inning, ladies and gentlemen, is the Rockies turn the bat. Let's see the Rockies need to turn the bat at the top of the 5th. And it's 2-0 Phillies. And the 3 Rocket players to the bat at the top of the 5th will be Chris Ryan. It will be Chris Ryan, Michael Tolini, and Nick Martini. Coming to the bat for the Rockies, we got Chris Ryan coming to the bat for the Rockies, and the Rocky players on base, 0 outs, top of the 5th. Here we go. Zach, we got a pitch for Chris Ryan, swinging and striking on 1. Then we're going to pitch Ryan, running catch goes the ball 1. Then we're going to pitch Ryan, running pitch for Chris Ryan, catch goes the ball 2-1. Then we're going to pitch Chris to swing and strike 2-2. Then we're going to pitch for Chris to make one. Chris Ryan asked for time, Chris Ryan wrapping the way, hits my base, so Zach, we got another pitch for Chris to make 1. Running catch goes the ball 3 to 3 to the full kill. And so we got no pitch for Chris Gray, but he swings down, goes right into the grass, and that's a single. And Chris Ryan will miss the first base for the Rockies. Chris Ryan singles on a long drive to the left field of Max Kevin. Max Kevin put Cast in left field, man. So coming on next to bat for the Rockies, we have Michael Tooley looking next to bat for the Rockies. Got 1 Michael playing first base, 0 outs, top of the 5th. Here we go. So we got a pitch going to be Michael Way for running catch goes strike 1-1. So we got another pitch for Michael Way for running catch goes the ball 1-1. Yeah, we got another pitch going to be Michael Way for it. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2 is a 1-2. And Zach Wheeler got another pitch going to play Michael Gray for it. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 3. And Michael Tooney's out. This strikeout was Zach Wheeler 5 Ks. So coming next to bat for the Rockies, we have Nick Martini coming next to bat for the Rockies. We have 1 Rocky playing first base, 1 out, top of the 5th. Here we go. Zach Wheeler got a pitch going to play Martini away from it. Running catch goes the ball 1-0. Zach Wheeler got another pitch for Martini away for it. Swing and a miss, that's strike 1-1. Zach Wheeler got another pitch going to play Martini away for it. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2 is a 1-2. And Zach Wheeler got another pitch going for Martini away for it. Running catch goes the ball 2 is a 2-2. And then we got 5 strikeouts, Joe. They didn't give a home run either. I don't think he gave a home run, let me see. No, Zach ain't give no home run. And Zach got another pitch coming for you, Martini. Wait for it. And Nick Martini grounds out to the second baseman, and Marlon Sosa to doing to the first baseman, right shot in time. And Nick Martini is out, but Chris Bryant advanced to second base. What's up, YouTuber? Phillies need to lock in. But we got 2 runs already. For Zach Wheeler, we got 2 runs already. It's 2-0. So coming up next to bat for the Rockies, we had Kyle Palmer come next to bat for the Rockies. We got one Rocky player on second base. 2 outs, top of the fifth. Here we go. Zach Wheeler got a pitch coming up for you. Palmer, get ready for it. He's swinging that one, goes right into the stands, and that's a 5-0 1. So the Phillies need to lock in, but we already got 2 runs already, so we already locked in right now. It's not home runs, but hey. And Zach Wheeler got another pitch coming up for you. Palmer, get ready for it. You swing at that one, that's a 5-0 2. So we got 9 likes on the stream. Nice. And Zach Wheeler got another pitch coming up for you. Palmer, get ready for it. You swing at that one, that's another 5-0 still on 2. And Zach Wheeler got another pitch coming up for you. Palmer, get ready for it. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 3. And Kyle Palmer's out. 6 strikeout for Zach Wheeler, 6 Ks. And that's 3 outs for the Rockies. So we still have a score. That's 3 outs for the Rockies. So the score is the Rockies have 0 runs, the Phillies have 2 runs. And moving on to the bottom of the fifth, ladies and gentlemen, it's the Phillies turn to bat. Let's see what the Phillies can do. Let's turn to bat at the bottom of the fifth. And it's still 2-0 Phillies. And the 3 Philly players do the bat at the bottom of the fifth will be Amanda Sosa, Johan Rojas, and Trey Turner. Amanda Sosa is 0 for 1. Johan Rojas is 1 for 1, and Trey Turner is 1 for 2. Zach Wheeler's getting 6 strikes. Zach was pitching the same way he did in the first game of the season against the Nationals. Like he out here just getting 6 strikeouts, yo. Zach Wheeler is that's why Zach Wheeler is our ace, and like Stokes would say, Zach Wheeler's our ace because he out here willing and dealing some. And we keeping the Rockies to 0 runs. We don't the Rockies get no runs. We just let them get nothing. We ain't let them get nothing. That just tell you right there we a good team this season. So we a good baseball team. So I just tell you like who gonna make us get who. Yeah, like we already know we already let the Nationals get our first loss in the third game. Yeah, get our first loss ever. Yeah, but still, like who's gonna get our second loss? The Dodgers gonna do that on Friday night? No doubt, they. In front of our Philly fans at home, like they come over here. The World Series champs are gonna be in Philly this Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, y'all. So we gotta deal with that. So that's gonna be one of those games right there where we're gonna take on the World Series champs this Friday. So and that's gonna be a tough one. That's gonna be a tough series because you're going against the champs. Okay, like you can't beat the World Series champs. You can't beat anybody today. I know tomorrow's time, which I'm not looking at that game. So thank you for that. I catch the tail end of that. Like, you're not just gonna be like, oh my God, Walker, you suck, bro. Yeah, so coming up the bat for the Phillies, we have Amanda Sosa coming back for the Phillies. No Philly players are made. 0 outs, bottom of the fifth. Here we go. Kyle Freeman got a pitch coming up. Amanda Gray was swinging the man. Strike was on 1. And Kyle Freeland got another pitch going to bring him out of the right point. He swung that one goes right into the grass, and that's a single. And Ronald Sosa will advance to first base for the Phillies. And Ronald Sosa got a hit. He's 1 for 2, y'all. And Ronald Sosa singles on a line drive to the left fielder Mickey Monier. So coming up next, about the Phillies, we got Johan Rojas next about the Phillies. We got 1-3 player on first base, 0 outs, bottom of the fifth. Here we go. Kyle Freeland got a pitch in there, but Rojas get ready for it. Running catch goes the balls 1-0. I don't know what I was thinking about trying to run. Well, everybody, get welcome to watch. Yeah, guys, if you want to see some good, you want to see somebody, we want to see a picture that we're going to make the Phillies lose again tomorrow. Watch Ty Walker just get home runs knocked up tomorrow, because Ty Walker was terrible last season. He's going to mess it up anyway. Ty Walker's going to probably mess up the game tomorrow. We're probably going to lose tomorrow's game just on Ty Walker's bad pitching. So I don't trust Ty Walker now, because he's going to mess the game up tomorrow and make us lose. So there's nothing good coming out of the game. The balls in the dirt, the balls went out, and Calvin got another pitch for you. Balls to Boy. Calvin got a pitch out to his first baseman, Michael Tooney, to make sure that Minnesota got the first base bat. Pickerton number 1 at first base. And Calvin got another pitch over to his first baseman, Michael Tooney, to make sure that Minnesota got the first base bat. Pickerton number 2 at first base. And Calvin got another pitch for Rose Mayborn. And I throw in about a pitch of Kyle Freeland on a pick up a team. And Monto's on second base. And Kyle Freeland got another pitch in there, but Rojas get ready for it. And goes around the grass and goes right to the grass. And that's a single. And your homos advanced to first base for the field. Your homos got a hit. Your homos got a hit. Your homos is 2 for 2, yo. And your homos singles on a bunt ground ball to the pitcher and Kyle Freeland. And the Minnesota advanced to third base. So the Phillies have your homos on first base and the Minnesota's on third base. Players in the corner. Oh, it's waiting in South Philly, y'all. It's right after the baseball game. So coming up next, the bat for the Phillies, we got Trey Turner next to bat for the Phillies. We got Philly players on first base and third base. 0 outs. Bottom of the fifth. Here we go. Kyle Freeland got a pitch in the base strike, get ready for it. The pitch stepped off. And Kyle Freeland got a pitch in the strike, ready for it. Running catch goes the ball to him. And Kyle Freeland got another pitch in the base strike, ready for it. Running catch goes strike 1-1. And Kyle Freeland got another pitch in the base strike, ready for it. Hoods on, y'all. It's raining. You swing at that one. That's the 5 balls, 1 and 2. Yep, it's coming down. You can see it. Oh my God, yo. It's raining. So yeah, over here, but these ads now start really getting it. And Kyle Freeland got another pitch gonna play trade great for it. Oh, nope. Running catch goes the ball 2 and 2. Yeah. But it rains and pours, right? And the Rockies catcher tried to throw a pitch over to the second baseman and try to get out Rojas, but he's on take off running and he's safe. And Johan was to safe that second base. And this is Johan Williams' first steal in the 2025 season on second base. And Kyle Freeland got another pitch in that right trade, get ready for it. You swing at that one, that's a 5 balls to 2 and 2. You gotta wipe up the bat, you gotta wipe up the helmet thingy too, because that the bat helmet's all, And Kyle Freeland got another pitch gonna be Trey Gray point. Oh! Oh, what I was trying to say to you once that said you wasn't in the stream. I was trying to say that I won't give you a mod tonight if you come back to if you was still in the stream. That's what I was trying to say. And Trey Turner got it here. He's 2-3, y'all. And Trey Turner singles on the ground ball to the third base and Ryan McCoon. So the Phillies have Trey Turner on first base, John Woods on second base, and Ronald Sosa on third base. Bases loaded for the Phillies. Bases loaded for Vice Room. Yeah, I will say I was gonna do that. Let me add you to moderator. Let me give you. There you go. So coming up next, the bat for the Phillies, we got two-time MVP Bryce Harper next to bat for the Phillies. Bases loaded for the Phillies. 0 outs. Bottom of the fifth. Here we go. Harper Nation. Harper Nation. And Kyle Freeland got a pitch in the way. Bryce ready for running. Catch goes the ball alone. And Kyle Freeland got another pitch in the way. Bryce ready for him. Swinging the miss. And that strike one is 1-1. Come on, Bryce. Everybody waving the towels. Rally time. Come on, Bryce. Grand slam it out of here. I'm waiting for you to do that. Come on. This is your moment, right? This is your moment right here. You got 8 grand slams on your career. You better come back at 9. And Kyle Freeland got another pitch going to be Bryce Grady Bowen. Swinging the mids, and that strike 2 is a 1-2. And Kyle Freeland got another pitch going to be Bryce Grady Bowen. Riley's catch goes the ball 2, the 2-2. Come on, Bryce. You hit 8 grand slams in your career. Come on, make it. Come on now. Like we you know. And Kyle Freeland got another pitch going to be Bryce Grady Bowen. Riley's catch goes that strike 3, and Vice was out. Vice you 0 for 3 with your first strikeout. The moment, you had the moment right here. You messed that up. Amen. The moment was too big for you. So coming up next, the bat for the Phillies, we have Alec Bohm next to the bat for the Phillies. Basically over the Phillies, 1 out, bottom of the fifth. Here we go. Kyle Freeland got a pitch in there, but yeah, Alec, get ready for it. Running catch go, the strike 1 is on 1. Yeah, see why I wish that I want to give you that mob because I trust you now. So now I wish that you could time people out. So all you gotta do is click on people's names and then you click on their name like this. And then you can go ahead and click and you gotta do like move and like you can do the thing at the top that say you can move somebody from the you can go at the bottom and say authorize, so you can put somebody in timeout and say how long you want to put them in timeout. And also you can hit somebody, you also can block somebody from the channel where it says high user on the channel. Let's say somebody's saying something mean to me that you don't like, that's saying something mean to me, all you gotta do is hit half of the channel, you can block them or you can put them in timeout pretty much, and then you can kind of like set how long you want them to be timed out for. Yeah. And Kyle Freeland got another pitch to Alec Boyd. He swung that one at the bottom. Ronnie catch goes strike 1, and Kyle Freeland got another pitch to Alec. Ronnie catch goes ball 1, and Kyle Freeland got another pitch to Alec Boyd. He swung that on the 5 balls 1 and 2. And Kyle Freeland got another pitch to Alec Boyd. Okay, you want ready? This is a great day. Well, I self will give you mine though. I trust you because you say you've been here long enough, so I trust you. So, and Alabama strikes out on a foul too. Alabama, you 1 for 3 with your first strikeout. Can somebody drive these players in? Come on, somebody can drive the players in the Phillies in. Somebody. So coming up next, the bat for the Phillies, we have Kyle Schwarber next to bat for the Phillies. Bases loaded for the Phillies. 2 outs, bottom of the fifth. Here we go. Kyle Freeland got a pitch in the base. Schwarber get ready for it. That ball's in the dirt. That's ball's on home. Come on, Kyle. You know you could grand slam. You know you could hit a grand slam before. Come on, we need somebody. The grand slam is out here. Somebody. And Kyle Freeland got another pitch in the base. Schwarber get ready for it. I want a grand slam. Can we get one? Swing and a miss, and that strike one is 1-1. Can we get that? And Kyle Freeman got another pitch, gonna be swinging away 1. Ronnie catcher goes to ball 2, the 2-1. Now you earned it, which now you earned that mod, so don't mess it up. Don't try to do something to make me regret giving you that mod, though. Running red the balls and the ball 2-2-1. So that means that means which that all my moderators had to come to my Philly streams every game that I stream. So you had to come to the streams every time. So whatever game I'm streaming, if it's like it would if I'm streaming the Phillies, you got to come to every stream. So you can't be not show up because then. And Kyle Freeman got another pitch going to be swinging great boy. You swinging the mids. That's strike 2, the 2-2. And Kyle Freeman got another pitch going to be swinging great boy. Swinging the mids, and that's strike 3. And Castro was out. And Castro, you 1 for 3. Your first strikeout. And that's 3 outs for the Phillies. So the score is the Rockies have 0 runs, the Phillies have 2 runs, and that's the end of the 5th, ladies and gentlemen. And moving on to the 6th inning, ladies and gentlemen, it's the Rockies turn the bat. Let's see the Rockies are going to turn the bat at the top of the 6th, and it's still 2-0 Phillies. And the 3 Rocky players lead the bat at the top of the 6th will be Mickey Monier, Brenton Doyle, and Ezekiel Twillinger. And Winsnack, I just want to ask you one question. Do you have guys, if you're my moderators, if you have Instagram or anything like that, you can follow me on Instagram. Make sure y'all guys follow me on Instagram at Masteryhi Gaming 12. So you can chat me one-on-one privately if you want to talk about anything, YouTube related or sports related or anything like that. That we could do that. Or if you got Twitter, you can follow me on Twitter at Magmini205. And you can also follow me on BlueSky at Masteryhi Gaming 305. So yeah, so if you want to do that. But he said, okay, I'll follow you. It's under my real name. That was it. Okay. Yeah, just hit me up. Just follow me on. Yeah, just go to the description of one of my regular videos and one of my Mario Kart videos, and the link to my Instagram is there. So if you want to do that, if you want to follow me on there. So coming up the bat for the Rockies, we have Mickey Monia come to bat for the Rockies, and Rocky players on base, 0 outs, top of the 6th. Here we go. Zach Wheeler got a pitch coming up for you. Mickey Rayburn. Runner catching on strike with 1. Zach Wheeler got another pitch for Mickey Rayburn. And Mickey Monia lines out sharply to the right fielder, Nick Castellanos, and Mickey Monia gets out. The Phillies are off to a great start. Holy, I know you're gonna say that. So coming up next to bat for the Rockies, we have Brendan Doyle next to bat for the Rockies, and Rocky players on base. 1 out, top of the 6th. Here we go. Zach Wheeler got a pitch going for you, Brenton Rayburn. Runner catch goes to balls 1 out. Zach Wheeler got another pitch for you, Brenton Rayburn. Swing in the mids, now strike 1-1, and Zach Wheeler got another pitch going for you, Brenton Rayburn. Runner catch goes at strike 2 is 1-2. Just like last year. Yeah, we starting good. And Zach Wheeler got another base skin where he went away one. Swinging a miss, and that's strike 3, and running doors out. 7 strikeout for Zach Wheeler, 7 Ks. Come on, Star Wars, you gotta do your job, man. You gotta write down how many strikeouts Zach Wheeler got. You gotta pay attention, Star Wars. You gotta pay attention, dude. That's one moderator job I'm giving you to do. Now we'll give Winchnack another a moderator task to do, but I'm not sure what I want him to do yet. So coming up next, the bat for the Rockies, we have Ezekiel Touring. We're going next to bat for the Rockies. No Rocky players on base. 2 outs. Top of the 6. Here we go. Zach Wheeler got a pitch coming away. Ezekiel get ready for it. Swinging the miss. That strike one's on 1. Zach Wheeler got another pitch coming away. Ezekiel get ready for it. You mean the National League? Hey. And Ezekiel Touring flies out to the right fielder, Nick Castellanos. And Ezekiel Touring is out. And that's 3 outs for the Rockies. So the score is the Rockies have 0 runs, the Phillies have 2 runs. And moving on to the bottom of the 6th, ladies and gentlemen, it's the Phillies turn the bat. Let's see what the Phillies need when they turn the bat at the bottom of the 6th. And it's still 2-0 Phillies. And the 3 Philly players do the bat at the bottom of the 6th will be Nick Castellanos, J.T. Mean, and Max Cover. Nick Castellanos over 2, J.T. Means over 2 with RBI, and Max Cover's over 2. And which I said, they might, the Phillies are off to a great start holy crap. And then he said, and then starts the first off actually, and then which I said they might be the second best team in the National League. Yeah, the Phillies might be the second best team in the National League. I'm go with that one. And then so I said, at least I'm saying, I don't know what you mean by that, Star Wars, because I don't know what you mean by that. Star Wars don't make no sense. Listen, do you understand what Star Wars is trying to say? Because he said, at least I knew saying the sword. What? That don't make no sense. I'm like lost trying to understand that part. Yeah, because, yeah, he means not saying the school. Oh, okay. What's up, new colony? Good luck to your Phillies. Thank you. As I said, since he did it yesterday, he did last night, yeah. Yeah, because I didn't want him doing that because he kept doing it when I'm trying to cover the game. He did it for the Sixer game when I was like, really? I was like, we don't need to do that. You can say the team sucks and all that stuff, but you don't have to tell you to score the game. So here we go, y'all. So coming up the bat for the Phillies, we have Nick Castellanos on the bat for the Phillies. No Philly players on base. 0 outs, bottom of 6. Here we go. Kyle Freeland got a pitch coming up for Castellanos. Get ready for it. And Nick Castellanos grounds out to show that Zeke Turner to the first base and Michael Tooney in time. And Nick Castellanos out. Nick Castellanos, you 0 for 3. I did it before, but it won't ever again. Nick Castellanos said, "Love you, thank you." Well, Winston, this is your first time in the moderator, so you haven't done it yet, so I can't really say that. You may did it for somebody else's stream, but you haven't done it for mine, so you can't really say that. So coming up next, the bat for the Phillies, we got J.T. Means come next to bat for the Phillies. No Philly players on base. 1 out, 5 to 6. Here we go. Kyle Freeland got a pitch connect with J.T. Get ready for it. Ronnie Test does the balls 1 0. Okay, so you better. I know, right? Now I'm allow you to criticize the Philly players. So if they don't hit and stuff, you can criticize them if you want to. And Kyle Freeland got another pitch connect with JT Gray boys. Ronnie Test goes the ball to the 2-0. I think I'm glad my Tigers are trading him. And you can wish that's a Tiger fan as well, Nicole Nate. Wish that's a Tiger fan as well. And so Kyle Freeland got another pitch connect with JT Gray boys. Yeah, so just want to let you know that we got 2 Detroit Tiger fans over here. Nice. And JT Miller grounds out to the shortstop. Ezekiel Turner to the first baseman. Michael Tonino. JT Miller, you 0 for 3. So coming up next, the bat for the Phillies, we got Max Cover going next to bat for the Phillies. No Philly Bears on base. 2 outs, bottom of the 6th. Here we go. Kyle Freeman got a pitch going to play Max. Get ready for it. Ronnie catch to go to strike one is on one. And as I said, you should. Someday, Phillies can be on the NL team and stream of funds. See, I like when you say that. Yeah, he should. That's what if he wants to, because I don't know, because y'all both being Tiger fans. I don't know if Nate wants to do that though. Born and raised, what's that? Nice to see you. And Kyle Freeman got another pitch coming for you. And Mexico asked for Tommy and Mexico got another red 6-1 base one. Kyle Freeman got a pitch coming for Mexico away from Ronnie Catch goes strike was on one. Kyle Freeman got another pitch coming Mexico away from Ronnie Catch goes the balls 1-1. And Kyle Freeman got another pitch coming for Mexico away from one. And Mexico flies out to the center field of Brent Doyle. And Mexico was out. Max Kevin, you over 3, and that's 3 outs for the Rockies, and that's 3 outs for the Phillies. So the score is the Rockies have 0 runs, the Phillies have 2 runs, and that's the end of the 6th inning, gentlemen. And we on to the 7th inning, ladies and gentlemen. It's the Rockies turn the bat. Let's see the Rockies knew they turn the bat at the top of the 7th. And the 3 Rocky players do the bat at the top of the 7th will be Ryan McHoonan, Hunter Goodman, and Chris Ryan. What you saying? Let's go. Tough loss today for the Tigers. I prefer my Pirates though. Yo, you a Pittsburgh Pirates fan, Nate? Wow. You have Paul Skeens or you have the Pirates. I like them. You like the Nate? How can you like so many different baseball teams? You gotta pick one. You gotta pick one. You can't like them all. If you're gonna pick 3, at least pick one that's good. Yeah, you should have mentioned the Phillies up in there because you're picking teams that ain't that good. Like you said, the Pittsburgh Pirates. You want to know what their record is though? Do you know what their record is? And then you're picking the Marlins. Come on now. Do you know what their record is? So coming up the bat for the Rockies, we have Ryan McHoonan coming back for the Rockies. No Rocky players on base. 0 outs, top of the 7th. Here we go. So we got a pitch going to be Ryan Gray, but Ryan catch goes strike 1 on 1. So we're going to pitch for Ryan catch goes strike 2 on 2. And so we're going to pitch for Ryan Gray, and Ryan McHoonan. That's for a timeout, yo. And Ryan McHoonan get right back in the basketball to hit my base phone. And so we got another pitch coming for Ryan Gray, boy. Ryan catch goes the balls 1 and 2. Zach Weaver got another pitch coming for Ryan Gray point. Right now, catch goes the ball 2 is a 2 and 2. They don't gotta be good to be my faves. These fake fans to me just giving you a hard time. And Zach Weaver got another pitch coming for Ryan Gray point. Right now, catch goes the ball 3 is a 3 and 2 the full count. Yeah, we're snacking, and then y'all can catch up in the chat. Y'all can talk to each other and catch up in the chat. I'll cover the game, so. And Zach Wheeler got another pitch coming in for you, Ryan Green boy. He swings down and goes right into the stand, and that's a foul ball, so 3 and 2. And that when we got another pitch coming by Ryan Waypoint. And then we're gonna cheat who out there. So is it my Lions? My Tigers, Lions, and Pistons are doing good. Well, it's not football season no more, so we don't have to talk about that no more. You can take the NFL out, but the Pistons, yeah, the Detroit Pistons are doing good. For NFL, for the NBA, they are doing good, which is kind of funny how that happened. The worst team in the NBA is doing really well. Is that really got another pitch coming in by Ryan Waypoint? Swinging the miss, and that strike three. Ryan who is out. 8 strikeout for Zach Wheeler, 8 Ks. Coming up next to bat for the Rockies, we have Hunter Goodman coming next to bat for the Rockies. And the Rockies players on base, 1 out, top of 7. Here we go. Zach Wheeler got a pitch going to be Hunter get ready for a runner catch goes the balls 1 out. And Zach Wheeler got another pitch going to be Hunter get ready for a runner catch goes the ball 2 is a 2 0. And Zach Wheeler got another pitch coming for Hunter get ready for it. You swing it down, goes high in the air, go way back there, that ball is going, gone! Solo home run for Hunter Goodman, and the Rockies are on the board. So the score is the Rockies have 1 run, the Phillies have 2 runs, and the Rockies get their first run score on the top of the 7 thanks to Hunter Goodman's solo home run. And this is Hunter Goodman's second home run on the 2025 season on the 5-ball, the left center field. Zach Wheeler, you finally got a home run knocked off you in the top of the 7. You won 6 innings and he couldn't get. He had no home runs knocked off you too. Hunter Goodman hits a damn hit a solo shot out. Are you serious? Are you serious? Zach Wheeler, why? We had this game, man. What's so So coming up next to bat for the Rockies, we had Chris Vaughn next to bat for the Rockies, and the Rocky players on base, 1 out, top of the 7. Here we go. Zach Wheeler got a pitch, going to be Chris Vaughn. Swing the mid, strike on 1. Zach Wheeler got another pitch for you, Chris Vaughn. Swing the mid, strike 2 on 2. Zach Wheeler got another pitch for you, Chris Vaughn. Chris Vaughn has for the time on y'all. Chris Vaughn get up in the bat by 6 on base 1. Zach Wheeler got another pitch coming in for you, Chris Vaughn. Vaughn catches goes the balls 1 and 2. And Zach Wheeler got another pitch coming in Chris Vaughn. Vaughn catches goes the ball 2 the 2 and 2. And Zach Wheeler got another pitch coming in for you, Chris Vaughn. What's that called, Hamilton? I used to be a Bryce Harper fan. You said you used to be a Bryce Harper fan when he was on the Washington Nationals. That's the first team he was on. It was so. And Zach Wheeler got another pitch coming for you. Chris Vaughn, swing it down when that's a 5-0 to 2 and 2. And Zach Wheeler got another pitch for you, Chris Vaughn. Ryan catch go, that's strike 3. And Chris Vaughn is out. 9 strikeout for Zach Wheeler, 9 Ks. He's ever give it that home run. God, that freaking Hunter Goodman, that was horrible. Yeah, Bryce Harper is good though. So coming up next to bat for the Rockies, we have Michael Tonio come next to bat for the Rockies, and the Rockies players on base, 2 outs, about top of the 7. Here we go. Zach Wheeler got a pitch coming for Michael Gray for it. Run out catches goes the balls 1-0. Zach Wheeler got another pitch coming for Michael Gray for it. Run out catches goes the ball 2 the 2-0. And Zach Wheeler got another pitch coming up for you, Michael Gray for it. Swing and a miss, and that strike 1 is a 2-1. Bryce Harper is a good player because Bryce Harper just won his fourth Silver Award for a different position for playing first base. Cause I mean, like over the years, Bryce Harper winning for right field, so now he got it for first base, so that's a kind of new thing. Haven't caught up with his plays since he been with the Phillies. Well, you need to catch up, Nate, man, cause I haven't catching up with it, and I tell you, Bryce Harper is good. And Zach Wheeler got another pitch coming up on you. Michael get ready for him. Right now, catches goes the ball. Strike two, the 2-2. And Zach Wheeler got another pitch coming up on you. Michael get ready for him. Right now, catches goes the ball three. It's a 3-2. It's a 4 count. Yeah, Bryce Harper is a good player. He was good last year. Because last season, Bryce Harper hit like his 4,000 home run last year and all that stuff and a bunch of other accolades he did. And he was, yeah. And Zach Wheeler got another pitch coming up on you. Michael get ready for him. And Michael Tooney strikes out on a foul team. 10 strikeout for Zach Wheeler, 10 Ks. And that's 3 outs for the Rockies. So scored. The Rockies have 1 run. The Phillies have 2 runs. And moving on to the bottom of the 7, ladies and gentlemen, is the Phillies turn the bat. Let's do the Phillies new. They turn the bat at the bottom of the 7. And the 3 Philly players to the bat at the bottom of the 7 will be Armando Sosa, Johan Rojas, and Trey Turner. Armando Sosa is 1 for 2. Johan Rojas is 2 for 2 with stolen base. And Trey Turner is 2 for 3. Well, the Phillies don't have an actual like closer right now. We just signing people to be the closer. Cause last season we had Carlos Estevez be our closer. Now this season we got Carlos Hernandez being our closer. So Carlos Hernandez, who we just signed to the Phillies, is now our closer. If you know who Carlos Hernandez is, go look him up, and then you know that's our closer right now. Yeah, we can talk. Okay. I know Zach was gonna be mad about that, giving up that home run. I know that part. I know that part of the ego, and he hates that part. So coming at the bat for the Phillies, we have Armando Sosa come to bat for the Phillies. No Philly pairs on base. 0 outs. 5-7. Here we go. Kyle Freeland got a pitch coming up for Armando Gray Boyd. Ronnie catch go to strike one is on 1. And Kyle Freeland got another pitch coming up for Armando Gray Boyd. This way that one goes right into the grass. And that's a single. And Armando Sosa will advance to first base for the Pins. And Armando Sosa got another hit, y'all. Armando Sosa is 2 for 3, y'all. And Armando Sosa singles on a line drive to the right fielder, Nick Martini. Oh, Sosa hit his singles. So coming up next to bat for the Phillies, we got Johan Williams coming next to bat for the Phillies. We got 1 Philly player on first base. 0 outs, bottom of 7. Here we go. Kyle Freeland got a pitch for him. Rojas great, but running catch goes to balls 1-0. And Kyle Freeland got another pitch because he rolls great board. And a pass ball by the catcher, Hunter Goodman, and Armando Sosa advanced to second base. And Kyle Freeland got another pitch because he rolls great board. That's about it. Oh boy. Confident, got another Pittsburgh, everybody was great woman. My day was good Wednesday. My day was good. And Johan Rojas is out on the sacrifice bunt to the pitcher Kyle Finland to the first base and Michael Tooney. And Alonso Sosa advanced to third base. Dang it, Rojas. You got your second strikeout. You 2 for 2. So coming up next, if we have the Phillies, we got Trey Turner next. If we have the Phillies, we got 1 free player on third base, 1 out, 5 and 7. Here we go. Kyle Finland got a pitch couldn't everybody Trey great boy. He's swinging down, goes right into the grass, and that's a single. And Trey Turner will race to first base for the Phillies. Trey Turner, you 3 for 4 now. And Trey Turner singles on a line drive to the center field and Britton Jones. And the Phillies score another run. So the score is the Rockies had 1 run, the Phillies had 3 runs, and the Phillies get the third run score in the bottom of the 7th thanks to Alonso Sosa. It's the Phillies playing the Dodgers coming up. I know! Phillies and Dodgers coming up fighting. Phillies and Dodgers. 3-game series starting Friday night in South Philadelphia at CBP, 6:45 p.m. And you only can watch that game on Apple TV. But that's a 3-game series on Friday, Saturday, and Sunday in Philadelphia at Citizens Bank Park. And we're going against the World Series champs. Like, this ain't like, you playing the stick and crooked blades, you can get them out of here, but the damn Shane Watani and Freddie Freeman what's the other one? I forget the last one is. I know it's Shane Watani, it's Freddie Freeman, and then it's, I forget the other guy's name is. But, it's going to come to me. So coming up next, if I have the Phillies, we got 2-time MVP Bryce Harper. Next, if I have the Phillies, we got 1 Philly player on first base, 1 out, bottom of 7. Here we go. Harper Nation. Harper Nation. Kyle Finley got a pitch, getting Bryce Great Man. Running catch goes the ball 1-0. Kyle Finley got another pitch, getting Bryce. Running catch goes the ball 2-0. Kyle Finley got another pitch, Bryce. Running catch goes strike 1 to 2-1. Kyle Finley got another pitch, Bryce Great Man. He's swinging down the 5-2 and 2, and the pitch stepped off. And Kyle Finley got another pitch, getting Bryce Great Man. I know that's gonna be 3 losses. I don't know, but And Bryce Harper flies out to the right fielder, Nick Martini. Bryce Harper, you 0 for 4 with your first strikeout. So we got the Rockies manager coming to the mound. Coming to the mound to talk to Kyle Freeland. That ain't good. He's taking him out the game. Pitching change for the Rockies. Oh yeah, no, the 3 people. Yeah, the Rockies, the Dodgers series is gonna be crazy Wednesday because you're gonna have Shea Otani in town, Freddie Freeman in town, and Mookie Betts, man. That's gonna be like those two, Otani, Freeman, and Mookie, and then Betts coming here. Oh Lord, you just asked to push out because if Shea Ho is in the lineup, not the pitch, but just the hit and shit, you're gonna hit a home run. I'm here for that. And then the freaking Shea with Tiny fans are gonna take over Scissoring Park like they always do because they always come out every time Shea got to play the damn Phillies up here in Philadelphia. So tickets gonna be sold anyway because you know how that is. You know how that is. That's how it goes. So I hope we don't lose all 3 of those games. Now I hope not. Because I don't want us to lose to the damn World Series champs. I want to beat the damn Dodgers. Come on, now. I don't want to lose to them. Especially, like, if we lose them in the first game, that would be just terrible. Because then it would just say, like, you know what, you did that on a streaming site. Like, come on now. You lose to the Dodgers on Apple TV, a streaming site, that would be embarrassing. Because then that's the first game, like, literally. Yeah, so you don't want to do that. So, alright, so pitching change for the Rockies. So Kyle Freeland is done pitching for the night. Coming to pitch for the Rockies will be Angel should be right. That's how you say it. That's how you say his last name. Yeah, I guess so. Here comes Alec Bohm. Here comes Bowman. All right. So coming up next, the bat for the Phillies, we got Alec Bohm next to bat for the Phillies. We got 150 player on first base, 2 outs. Bottom of the seventh. Here we go. What is that? What is that? And Angel got a pitch coming up for you, Alec. Ready for it? You swing it down when that's the 5 balls on one. What is that? No, I don't think he's using the torpedo. Oh yeah, he's using the torpedo, man. Yeah. And Angel threw a pitch over to his first baseman, Michael Turingo, to make sure that Trey Tony got the first base bag. Pick number one at first base. Yeah, they got the whole picture in the bag over here. The players can get drinks and stuff. Nice. I know that's kind of cool. And Angel got another pitch coming up for you, Alec. You ready for it? Riley's catch goes the balls 1-1. Yeah, Alabama using the torpedo bag. I thought that bag was banned, but I guess now you could use it actually. Torpedo bag incoming. And Angel got another pitch coming up for you, Alec. You ready for it? And Alec Bohm grounds out to the third baseman, Ryan Moon to the first baseman, Michael Turing anytime, and Alec Bohm is out. Alec Bohm, you 1 for 4, and that's 3 outs for the Phillies. So score, the Rockies have 1 run, the Phillies have 3 runs, and that's the end of the 7th, ladies and gentlemen. Moving on to the 8th inning, ladies and gentlemen, it's the Rockies turn the bat. Let's see what the Rockies will turn the bat at top of the 8th. And the 3 Rocky players to the bat at top of the 8th will be Nick Martini, Kyle Farmer, and Ricky Williams. Yeah, done a lot of stuff about that swing. Yeah, I need to know that. The government that's right here in the springtime and it's annoying as heck. Like, come on. Well, nice you want to be inside the house. Like, get out of the house. And, like, literally, I'm just having like a movie. Wait a minute, guys. Hold on. Let's take that. You guys are 18 strong. How you been staying? So, opinion change for the Phillies. So, Zach Willis done pitching for the day. Coming to pitch for the Phillies will be Matt Strong. And the first substitution for the Rockies, Sean Richard will replace Nick Martini. So, Sean comes to bat for the Rockies, and the Rocky players on base, 0 outs, top of the 8th. Here we go. Matt Strong got a pitch, gonna be showing the rate, but runner catch goes the balls on who? So let's see what Zach Wheeler's stat line for tonight is. Zach Wheeler won 7 innings pitched, 3 hits, 1 run, 1 earned run, 0 walks, 10 strikeouts, and 1 home run, and a 1.38 ERA. Yeah, so yeah, give that 100 good win would have been like, you know. And Matt Strong, another pitch coming, Sean Green, Sean Woodard pops out to the third baseman, Adam Bowman, foul territory, and Sean Woodard is out. So coming up next to bat for the Rockies, we got Kyle Farmer. Go next to bat for the Rockies, and the Rocky players on base. 1 out, top of the 8th. Here we go. And Matt Strong got a pitch coming up for you, Farmer. Get ready for it. Right now, catch go. The strike one is on 1. And Matt Strong got another pitch coming up for you, Farmer. Get ready for it. What the hell was this one? Ooh, that would have been his noggin. Around that catch goes the balls on the 1. Matt Strong got another pitch coming up for you, Farmer. Get ready for it. Around that catch goes the ball 2, the 2-1. Shout out to the one person watch stream. Thank you for 11 likes. And Matt Strong got another pitch coming up for you, Farmer. Get ready for it. Around that catch goes the ball 3, the 3-1. Around that catch goes the ball 3, the 3-1. And Matt Strong got another pitch coming up for you, Farmer. Get ready for it. Around that catch goes the strike 2, the 3-2, the full count. And Matt Strong got another pitch coming up for you, Farmer. Get ready for it. And that is ball 4. And Kyle Farmer is walked and will advance to first base for the Rockies. Way to go, Matt Strong. You walk your first bat of the game. It had to be Kyle Farmer. Thank you, Strong. So coming on the first substitution for the Rockies yet again. Julian Beck will pinch in for Mickey Monier. So coming on next to bat for the Rockies, we have Jordan Beck. Coming next to bat for the Rockies, we got 1 Rocky player on first base. 1 out, top of the 8th. Here we go. Matt Strong got a pitch in for Jordan. Get ready for it. You swing at that one, goes high over the air, goes up to the second deck, and that's a foul ball, and that's 0-1. And Matt Strong got another pitch coming up for you, Jordan. Get ready for it. Right now, catch goes the balls on the 1. And Matt Strong got another pitch coming up for you, Jordan. Get ready for it. You swing at that one, that's a foul ball, it's 1-2. And Matt Strong got another pitch coming up for you, Jordan. Get ready for it. Right that catch goes the ball 2, it's a 2-2. And Matt Strong got another pitch coming up for you, Jordan. Get ready for it. Around that catches goes, it's a ball 3, it's a 3 and 2, it's a full count. And Matt Strong, another pitch gonna for you. For you doing a great point. You swing it that one, that's a 5 ball, it's a 3 and 2. And Matt Strong, another pitch gonna for you doing a great point. Around the catch go, that's strike 3. And Julian Beck is out. First strikeout for Matt Strong, 1K. So coming up next to bat for the Rockies, we have Brendan Doyle. Coming next to bat for the Rockies, we have one Rocky playing first base, 2 outs, top of the inning. Here we go. Matt Strong got a pitch in William Brenton, going board. He's swinging that one as a 5 balls on 1. And Matt Strong got another pitch in William Brenton, going board. Around that catch goes the balls on 1. At least spell Matt Strong's name right, which name, because Star Wars couldn't spell his name right. Anyway. And Matt Strong, and Matt Strong, another pitch couldn't where he went to go one. Around that catch goes the ball 2 to 2-1. And Matt Strong, another pitch couldn't where he went to go one. You swing at that one, that's a power tip, and that's a 2 and 2. Yeah, but don't forget which snatch after the stream. Which snatch? Don't forget after the stream the hit the follow me on Instagram. Don't forget to do that. Which snatch? Don't forget after the stream to hit me up on Instagram. And Matt Strong another pitch coming up on you. Wouldn't take away, boy. You swing at that one. That's another 5 ball. Still 2 and 2. All right. Put an order in for the tip of your bag. He did. He put for himself. Because he going to need one. Because, if he put one in for himself, he going to need one. And Matt Strong got another pitch coming where he bunting away board. Right now catch goes ball 3 into 3 and 2 in the full count. And Matt Strong got another pitch coming for you bunting away board. And that is ball form. And Matt Strong, that is ball form. And Bunton Noor is walked and will advance the first base for the Rockies. And Cal Farmer will advance second base. Way to go, Matt Strong. You work your second bat of the game. It had to be Brendan Doyle. First you walk Cal Farmer. Now you walk Brendan Doyle. Why are you walking people, Matt Strong? You walk two Rocky batteries. Come on, bro. Now you got the Phillies pitching coach coming around to talk to Matt Strong. Matt Strong walked 2 people, man. Hey, he's in his inning. We got Jordan Romano over there. I still got the better. So, I still got to do better because, So, coming up next, the bat for the Rockies, we have Ezekiel So we come next to have the Rockies. We got Rocky players on first base, second base, 2 outs, top of the 8. Here we go. Masteryhi got a pitch coming in, boys. He going to go in for it. And it goes right into, he swings it down, goes right into the stands, and that's a 5-0-1. Pick up your head, but I think you know if I pick up that was going to say. The one way to a relief pitcher. And that's the reason we pitcher, so. And Masteryhi got another pitch coming up for you as he goes away for it. That ball's in the dirt, and that's a ball. It's 1-1. And Masteryhi got another pitch coming up for Ezekiel away for it. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2. It's a 1-2. And Masteryhi got another pitch coming up for you, Ezekiel away for it. You swing at that one, that's a 5-ball. It's 1-2. And Masteryhi got another pitch coming up for Ezekiel away for it. You swing at that one, that's another 5-ball. Still 1-2. And Masteryhi got another pitch coming up for Ezekiel away for it. Ronald catch gun is a ball 2. It's a 2-2. And Masteryhi got another pitch coming up for you. Ezekiel away for it. You swing at that one, that's a 5-ball. It's a 2-2. And Masteryhi got another pitch coming up for you. Ezekiel away for it. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 3. And Ezekiel tunes out. Second strikeout for Masteryhi, 2 Ks. And that's 3 outs for the Rockies. So the score is the Rockies had 1-1. The Phillies had 3 runs. And that's the end. And we're on to the bottom of the 8th, ladies and gentlemen. It's the Phillies turn the bat. Let's see the Phillies unit turn the bat at the bottom of the 8th. And the 3 putting players to the bat at the bottom of the 8th be Kyle Swillman, Nick Castellanos, and JT Meanu. Kyle Swillman was 1 for 3 with a double, a strikeout, and an RBI. Nick Castellanos over 3. And JT Meanu is over 3 with RBI. That's 30 pitches. I know, right? From that strong, that's a lot of pitches, though. He's better than that. Your best friend's better than that. Hopefully, our bullpen don't let us down. I mean, the Phillies won't win the hope not, because, you know. Right, so Jordan Bay for the Rockies will remain the game as the left fielder, and Sean Moonshine will remain the game as the right fielder for the Rockies. So coming up the bat for the Phillies, we had Kyle Schwarber coming to bat for the Phillies. No Philly players on base. 0 outs, bottom of the 8th. Here we go. Angel got a pitch coming up base. Schwarber is ready for it. Rodney catches goes balls 1-0. Come on, Kyle. You were doing good today. So, and Angel got another pitch coming up for you. Schwarber is ready for it. Rodney catches goes ball 2-0. And Angel got another pitch coming up for Schwarber is ready for it. And Kyle Schwarber flies out sharply to the left fielder Jordan Bay. And Castro was out. Castro, you 1 for 4. Dumbo with A plus start by Wheeler. Come on. That's true. Yeah, that's true. Zach Wheeler, yeah. So coming up next, the bat for the Phillies, we got Nick Castellanos coming next to bat for the Phillies. You know, we got no Philly players on base. 1 out, bottom of the 8th. Here we go. Angel got a pitch coming up for you. Castellanos going for Ronnie's catch goes as the ball's 1-0. And Angel got another pitch coming for you, Nick. Boy Castellanos going for you. Swing that one goes right into the grass. And that's a single. And Nick Castellanos will advance to first base for the Pins. And Nick Castellanos got a hit. Nick Castellanos is 1 for 3 on. And Nick Castellanos singles on a sharp line drive to the center field of Brenton Doyle. So coming up next to bat for the Phillies, we got JT Musical next to bat for the Phillies. We got 1 Philly player on first base. 1 out, bottom 8, here we go. The Angel got a pitch coming up for you, JT. Get ready for it. Ronnie's catcher goes to the ball, 1-0. The Angel got another pitch coming up for you, JT. Get ready for it. Ronnie's catcher goes to the ball, 2-0. And the Angel got another pitch coming up for you, JT. Get ready for it. Ronnie's catcher goes to the ball, 3-0. The Angel got another pitch coming up for you, JT. Get ready for it. Ronnie's catcher goes to strike 1 is a 3-1. And Angel got another pitch coming with JT Greenway swinging. That one goes right into the grass, and that's a single. And JT Greenway advanced to first base for JT Greenway running around first. Stop a second. JT Greenway got a double, y'all. JT Greenway got a W. And JT Greenway got a hit. Finally, JT Greenway got a hit. Finally, JT got a base. JT Greenway got a hit. He's 1 for 4, y'all. This is JT Greenway's first double of the game on the 2025 season on a sharp line drive to the center fielder, Brenton Doyle, and Nick Castellanos advanced to third base. So the Phillies have JT Greenway on second base and Nick Castellanos on third base. And then we got a mound visit, so we had the Rockies pitching coach coming to the mound to talk to Angel Giannini. Alright. There you go. So coming up next, the bat for the Phillies, we have coming next to bat for the Phillies, we got Masteryhi next to bat for the Phillies. We got Philly players on second base and third base. One out, bottom of the eighth. Here we go. And Angel suddenly intentionally walks Max Kevin. I love the bases. I'm just going back to it. So the Phillies have Max Kevin on first base, JT Reed on second base, and Nick Castellanos on third base. Bases loaded for the Phillies. You got to move this other coming next. Oh, you want to move the grass and this out of here. Y'all don't want that happening. They got members of damn. Oh, picture. Oh, it's the manager of the picture. Which one? We doing this right now. Oh man, with the pictures, I think he's thinking of something here. So we had the Rockies manager coming up to the mound to talk to Angel Chinariti, and he's taking about the game. Pitching change for the Rockies. They had to change the pitcher. Shout out to one person watching, giving 10 likes. Oh, we got a base loaded situation, guys. Star Wars and Witch Nest, we got a base Witch Nest and Star Wars, we got a base load situation for the Phillies right now. There's two things the monster could do. He could hit into the grass and drive and get a single and drive in Nick Castellanos to make that make it 1-4, make it 4-1, and then he get himself on base, and that'll be like a second base loaded thing. Right, and just advance the runners, and then you could do that, or and Mount Subject could grand slam it out of here and just get three grand slam it out of here where we'll get 3 runs in, so that'd be 4, 5, 6, 7. You know, you get those 3 runs in, so that'd be like 4, 5, 6. Then himself, then we 4 runs, because 4 plus 3 that's 1, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That'd be 7 runs. If you do that grand slam, you get 7 runs. If you just get into the grass, that's only going to make you get 4 runs right there. If you get 4 runs, and then you still have a second base load situation. Yeah, so either way, one could work. Either way, either situation could work. I go with the grand slam opportunity because if you just do the single one, then it just drives in the Castellanos. That'll make it 4-1, and then you'll have Max Kevin on second base, you'll have Jake Reed on third base, and Montesosa on first base. So then that would be the situation. That's what you have. So pitching change for the Rockies. So Angel Chinariti is done the pitching Monday, coming to pitch for the Rockies. Coming next to pitch for the Rockies to be Seth Also Vincent. Yeah. Also Vincent. That's how you say it. How Wilson. Yeah, okay, there you go. That means Friday night the Phillies gonna be wearing the City Connect jerseys. So that means that the Phillies will be wearing the City Connect jerseys, and they're also when they're in the infield wearing this hat too. Friday night on Apple TV. So the City Connect jerseys are coming out, the ones we always wear. So that's gonna be the one. So I'm gonna put my City Connect hat on when I'm covering that game, because that's gonna be the one where you're gonna see a different hat on. Not seeing that jersey, but still, I got the shirt though. Might put the Philly jersey on just to switch it. Well, yeah, it's a play jersey, but so coming up next to bat for the Phillies, we got a Montesosa come next to bat for the Phillies. Bases over for the Phillies. 1 out, bottom of the 8th. Here we go. Second out pitch gonna be a mountain to wait for running catch goes the ball 1-0. Second another pitch will be a mountain running catch goes the ball 2-0. Second another pitch gonna be a mountain to wait for it. Right in the grass. That's what I said. That's what I said. Right. I said right into the grass. Let's see. Montesosa running around first. Stop at second. Montesosa got a double, Montesosa got another hit. Sleep before, This is a Montesosa's 4th double on the 2020 season on a sharp line drive to the center fielder, Brennan Doyle. And Max Kevin missed third base. So the Phillies have Montesosa on second base, Max Kevin on third base. And the Phillies score another run. So score the Phillies so the Phillies score another run. So scores the Rockies have 1 run, the Phillies have 5 runs, and the Phillies get a 2-run score in the bottom of the 8th, thanks to Nick Castellanos and JT Milligan. What's the twinkle? Yeah, so we got it's 5-1, yo. Can I get a Can I get a And it feels good to be a Phillies fan. It's good to be one. You just get Zach with 5 runs. Can I get a whoop whoop? So coming up next to bat for the Phillies, we got Johan Rose coming next to bat for the Phillies. We got 50 players on second base and third base. 1 out, bottom of the 8th, here we go. Seth got a pitch coming in William Woodhouse. Ronnie catch goes the ball 1-0. Seth got another pitch, William Woodhouse. Ronnie catch goes the ball 2-0. And Seth got another pitch coming in William Woodhouse. Great one. And that is the Boston is doing. That's ball 4. And Johan Rose is walked and advanced to first base for the Phillies. So the Phillies have Johan Rose on first base and Martin Sosa on second base and Max Kepler on third base. Second base is loaded for the Phillies. We got second base loaded situation. Trey, help us out here. So coming up next to bat for the Phillies, we have Trey Turner next to bat for the Phillies. Second base is loaded for the Phillies. 1 out, bottom of the 8th, here we go. Come on, Trey. On Trey. With the Rockies pitching coach coming to the mound to talk to Seth Wilson. Then we really got the second base loaded situation Star Wars. If Trey Turner gets grandstand is out here, that would help. Driving all runners. Or you could do with my source and just put it in the gap and just driving 2 runs in. That could be a thing. If you do that, that'd be 7 runs right there. That'd be 8 runs actually. That'd be 7 runs if you do that. Drive 2 Philly players in, get 7 runs right there and get 7 on base. That'd be a thing. Alright, so let me say it again. So coming next to the Phillies, got Trey coming next to the Phillies. Second base for the Phillies, 1 out, bottom 8. Here we go. So I've got a pitch coming that way. Try to get ready for it. You swing at that one, that's a 5-0-1. And so I've got another pitch coming that way. Try to get ready for it. Swing and a miss. Now strike 2 is on 2. And Seth got another pitch coming away. Try to get ready for it. Running catch is good. Running catch is good as the ball is 1 and 2. And the ball's in the dirt as the ball is 1 and 2. And Seth got another pitch coming away. Try to get ready for it. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 3. And Trey Turner's out. Trey Turner, you 3 for 5. Oh man, we got to trust Bryce Harper to hit a wrong run again. We got to trust Bryce Harper to try to do something. But last time in the baseball situation, Bryce Harper couldn't do shit. So coming up next to bat for the Phillies, we got Bryce Harper going next to bat for the Phillies. So coming next to bat for the Phillies, we got 2-time MVP Bryce Harper next to bat for the Phillies. Bases loaded for the Phillies. Second base loaded for the Phillies. 2 outs. Bottom of the 8th, here we go. Seth got a pitch in the way. Bryce get ready for it. And Bryce Harper flies out to the left field to Jordan Beck, and Bryce Harper's out. Bryce Harper, you 0 for 5 with your first strikeout. And that's 3 hours for the Phillies. So it's going. The Rockies have 1 run, the Phillies have 5 runs, and that's the end of the 8th, ladies and gentlemen. And moving on to the ninth and final inning, ladies and gentlemen. It's the Rockies' turn to bat. Let's see if the Rockies and England turn to bat at the top of the ninth. And the three Rocky players either at the top of the ninth be Ryan McCoon, Hunter Goodman, and Chris Ryan. The rest was 0 for 5. Can't even do anything. Like 0 for 5. That's terrible. Like Bryce gonna need that torpedo bag like ASAP. He can't hit nothing. You even know who's Jose it is. Wait a minute, hold on. Let me check something here. Oh, it's Alvarado. So pitching change for the Phillies. So Masteryhi is on pitching today and come to pitch for the Phillies will be Jose Alvarado. Jose, 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 Jose. So coming up the bat for the Rockies, we have Ryan McCoon coming to bat for the Rockies. And Rocky players on base. 0 outs, top of the ninth. Here we go. Jose Alvarado got a pitch to them, buddy. Ryan, get ready for him. Ryan, that catch is good. That strike one is on one. And Jose Alvarado got another pitch coming up, buddy. Ryan, get ready for him. Ryan, that catch is good. That strike two is on two. And Jose Alvarado got another pitch coming up, buddy. Ryan, get ready for him. Ryan, that catch is good. As the ball is 1-2. And Jose Alvarado got another pitch coming up, buddy. Ryan, get ready for him. Ryan, that catch is good. Ryan, that catch is good. As the ball two, the 2-2. And Jose Alvarado got another pitch coming up, buddy. Ryan, get ready for it. Ryan, that catch is good. That's strike three. And Ryan McCoon is out. First strikeout for Jose Alvarado, 1K. Got him right out there. Take that one. The nastiest bitches got you out of here. That eye face, you like again, like really. So coming up next, the bat for the Rockies, we have Hunter Goodman come next to bat for the Rockies, and Rocky players on base. Went out, top of the ninth, here we go. Hunter Alvarado got a pitch, can be Hunter, get ready for it. He swings that one, goes right into the grass, and it goes up, it bounces off the wall, and right back in the grass. And Hunter Goodman runs around first, stop a second. Hunter Goodman got a W on. This is Hunter Goodman's third double on the 2020 season on the shot run drive to the center field of Johan runs. Johan runs, you're supposed to catch that in the center field, man. You like Hunter Goodman get his third double on the season it's just started? And, yeah. So coming up next, the bat for the Rockies, we got Chris Ryan next to bat for the Rockies. We got one Rocky player on second base, one out, top of the ninth. Here we go. Jose Alvarado got a pitch, can everybody Chris get ready for it. Ryan, that catch goes, the ball's 1-0. And Jose Alvarado got another pitch coming there for you, Chris, get ready for it. And Chris Bryant flies out to the center field of Johan Woods, and Chris Bryant is out. One more out, we got ball game, y'all. One more strike, as Stones would say, one more strike and we got ball game. One more strike and we got ball game. One more. I'd rather get Michael Tominga out. Do not walk the man. And do not let him hit someone get a single either. So coming up next to bat for the Rockies, we got Michael Tominga. Coming next to bat for the Rockies, you got one Rocky player on second base. 2 hours, top of the ninth. Here we go. Jose Alvarado got a pitch connect by Michael Gray Bourne. Run that catch goes to Rose 1-0. And Jose Alvarado got another pitch connect by Michael Gray Bourne. You swing at that one, that's a 5 balls, 1-1. Cut the base line. And Jose Alvarado got another pitch connect by Michael Gray Bourne. Swing and a miss, and that strike 2 is 1-2. Red the rally towels, y'all. It's white rally towels. It ain't red, but you know we said the red ones for the bowl season shit. And Jose Alvarado got another pitch gonna be Michael Weaver and Michael Tony asked for a time on you and Michael Tony repping the best practice my base wound. And Jose Alvarado got another pitch gonna be Michael Weaver. Oh. And a wild pitch by the pitcher Jose Alvarado and Hunter Goodman base to third base. Why you throw wild pitch? Come on, Alvarado. That's straight. And I catch goes the ball to the wild pitch by the pitcher Jose Alvarado and Hunter base to third base. And Jose Alvarado got another pitch gonna for you, Michael Goodman. And I'm gonna say it like that. I'm gonna say it like this. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 3. And Michael Tony is out. And that's the ball game. That's the ball game. Final score is 5-1. Phillies win. And the Phillies will take game 2 from the Rockies. And the Phillies will advance on to 4-1 on the season. And the Rockies will drop down to 1-3 on the season. 1-4 on the season. The Phillies will get their 4th win. The Rockies get their 4th loss. And yeah, the Phillies have won 2 out of 3 games, won 2 games out of 3 from the Rockies. All the Phillies gotta do is win tomorrow, get their first sweep of the season, and call it done. Because the Rockies stink. The Colorado Rockies stink. Okay, like hello, they lost yesterday, lost on Monday, lost tonight. So, and your Chevrolet player of the game is Zach Wheeler, who won 7 innings pitched, 3 hits, 1 run, no walks, 10 strikeouts, and 1 home run. 13 straight starts with 6+ IPs and 2 errors or fewer. That's what I'm talking about. Zach Wheeler, ace right there. That's what I'm talking about. What I'm talking about, yo. I know 6-1 on Monday, 5-1 today. I know, right? We 2-0 on the homestand. We 2-0 to start the homestand. Like we haven't lost at home yet. We just started off winning at home. We 2-0 on the homestand. Like that's usually like that's saying something. Yeah, so that's saying something right there, y'all. That's telling you a whole lot of things. It's telling you a whole lot of things right now. Watch out, y'all. Watch any team that wants to play us in Philadelphia because our bullpen is the shit right now. So, I'm just going to say that. Our bullpen is the, and I'm just going to leave it like that. So, I'm just going to leave it like that. So, yeah. That's how I'm going to leave it like that. And, yeah, so I'm going to let you know, guys. So, guys, I will not be streaming the Phillies versus the Colorado Rockies game number 3 of the 3-game series tomorrow at 1:05 p.m. because I'll be at work, so I won't be able to do that. But I hope that the Phillies do win tomorrow. I hope Tom Walker doesn't screw the game up that causes to get an L. and get our second loss finally. You know, like hope we don't do that. So hoping and praying that Tom Walker actually know how to play a damn forget, you know how to pitch a game, like do something right. Cause we gonna need something because we don't need Walker missing out. We want 2 series right away. I know. I keep dancing them out. Well, we don't say that song no more. So guys, yeah, so shout out to Star Nine coming to stream. Shout out to Winston coming to stream. Shout out to everybody else coming to stream. And guys, I will be streaming the Phillies versus the LA Dodgers on Friday at 6:45 p.m. on my YouTube channel, guys. So I hope the Phillies do win tomorrow, and let's start the brand new series. Let's start off the 3-game series against the Dodgers on Friday on Friday night and see if we try to take game one from them. Take game one from the World Series champs on Friday night. And let's see how that goes. And that being said, guys, I hope you guys enjoy the rest of your Wednesday night. And I'll see you guys on Friday night for my next Phillies regular season live favorite. Let's go Phillies! Yeah. Let's win the last game tomorrow. Try to close it out on the Rockies and send them going their way. And welcome the Dodgers into town on Friday night. Shay Otani, Mookie Betts, and Freddie Freeman, bring your butts here Friday night and get yours behind one, cause y'all ain't shit. Okay, and I'm gonna just say to anybody who's a Dodgers fan, you hope your team does lose. If you watch the game, that's one thing. If you can't watch the game, well, yeah, you're gonna miss out because we our team is that good. So yeah, yeah. So he said, let's look around. So let's look around. There's a lot to be learned. He's got high hopes. He's got high hopes. He's got high apple pie in the sky. Hopes. So when you start to feel low, instead of letting go, just remember that and woo! Whoops, there goes another rubber tree. Whoops, there goes another rubber tree. Whoops, there goes another rubber tree. When let's go Hines. The hunt for Red October. Yeah, I had to say that because, I had to throw the Philly captain in there, y'all. Yeah, you know how to do that, you. Yeah, I had to throw that in there, y'all. So, that was it. But I'm going to go now, y'all, because I got to go to work tomorrow, y'all. So, see you guys Friday. Mm-hmm.